Welcome guys to the infant FFQ parental portal wishlist video. Here we're going to explain a few of the shortcomings that we ran into when we developed this part of the project, which is version 3.0 for the parental portal. Basically, just to go over a few things that, let's say, we could have improved on if we had more time, or have made better if certain things would come into play. One of those things was a database, to create a database for children. We saw this wasn't like a necessity, like it wasn't asked from us, but we saw this as kind of a need for later, let's say, because at some point the parents would have more than one children, if they do, right? So we would like to distinguish that. We would want to say, okay, this questionnaire is for this child, for this parent, and this other questionnaire was this child for this other parent. So that's pretty much where that lands. The other two is just the birth date of the child to be prompted pretty much one time, so that, because there's many things that is dependent on age of the children, so it'd be nice if we could save this somewhere so that we don't have to continuously ask the parent for this type of information. The third one is just for the credentials and the login system to be a bit more secure in this sense. The login system itself was a pretty big effort, and it works as intended, and you have entitlements and roles and that sort of thing, where an admin has the admin portal, but a parent cannot be part of the admin portal or part of a clinician portal and those type of things. But there could be a bit more security around this end. So I think that's something that we can cover. And the other parts are just, well, the first one is a main one that was asked towards the end, and just there was no time for this. It was basically the deployment of the code to the web. That's a pretty big effort when it comes to actually deploying the entire web with a live database and having that maintained, and it ties back to how secure the login system is and all that. So that goes hand in hand with the one I just mentioned earlier. And the other two is just something for to be like a bit more ease of use and interaction. So like the food frequency questionnaire, nutrient breakdown, that it'd be nice to have it so that it's a bit clear. And but we did change that, but I think there's gonna be an upcoming change that couldn't be addressed this semester, so that's something that will be addressed either way. And then the part for the items in the infant tracking form history to be minimized. That's basically a part where you're here in this, let's say I log in as a parent, right? And I go ahead and I say, okay, I want to go and view like the tracking history. These things, as they accumulate, you would get more and more later, and that it might become just a problem in of itself, especially if tracking you kind of do it about once a week or so, depending. So as it become more frequent, then this page is going to grow, so it'd be nice to have it collapse in that sense. And yeah, just to go back to the wish list, I believe that's it. So yeah, thank you for joining me in this video, and good luck.